President Trump has wrapped up an historic second state visit to the UK after a day of pageantry in Windsor. He turned to politics and diplomacy in meetings hosted by British Prime Minister, and overnight the two leaders held a joint press conference discussing a range of topics from Ukraine and Gaza to questions around free speech. Shortly after, the President boarded Air Force One, taking off on a flight back to the US. For more, we're joined by Brett Bruin, a former US diplomat, live from Alexandria in Virginia. Great to have you with us. So the President, would he be pleased? I mean, he enjoyed the trip. Would he be pleased with the outcome of it?
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. A lot of talk about the special relationship, but really all of this boiled down to making Donald Trump feel special. And certainly King Charles, as well as Sir Keir Starmer, did their very best, put on more troops than ever, put on more pageantry than ever. So sure, Trump feels like he's riding high. I'm not sure about the rest of us Americans, but for now, at least, he's headed back on Air Force One with, a smile on his face.
Yeah, that's right. And we also heard the King's speech as well kind of instigate some of the discussion points between the UK and the US and what was important to them. As allies, I mean, there's a lot to talk about and there's a lot to go through. Australia comes into it now too, because our PM is going to the US to meet with Donald Trump. How do you think that's going to go?
Well, it's interesting. I think on the one hand, the AUKUS deal has been salvaged. There's, certainly some effort that was put in by the Brits on that front. And yet, I think Australian leaders need to be very cautious, need to be very prepared, and most importantly, need to come with very shiny gifts in hand, because that has proven to be the recipe for success. He likes gold objects. He likes things that have his name on them. So any of those would be, welcomed at the White House.
The closest thing we've got to a king is Greg Norman, the shark, of course. Maybe he'll come along as well. Brett Bruin, appreciate your time.
Sure thing.